Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka The Ever and today we're gathered here to witness the possible solo run of Christina Bennett possibly commence here. Last episode we had a lot of stuff going on with the tag teams and the tag team division, and we had a few with the Bellas that we wrapped up, and then we had a bunch of side missions, so that was all fun and exciting, and then Nikki ASH brought all of her tag team partners together to try to get us to get rid of the tag team titles, but we had a lot of title defenses last episode. I think that's a good summation of things. It's been a wild ride, and we're only into episode number 2. We're just gonna jump right into it because Justine Janine here, she is being all cryptic, and we don't need that in our lives. We're gonna have to go along with it to continue the story. And I want to know what happens here. I think you're ready for a singles run. Here we go. I think you're ready for a singles title run. You've more than proved yourself. Come talk to me first, though. I have something I want to discuss. Off WWE premises. It's sensitive. Sure. We'll be right there, Justine. She's gonna try to do something stupid. I'll be right there. Can't wait. I love how we just go along with it. Elevate your status. Oh boy. You're about to enter a story gate. Playing will advance the story and you will not be able to return to play any optional storylines you may have not completed. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, we completed everything else, so I'm sure we want to continue.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I'm ready to win some singles gold. But what was so sensitive that you didn't want to talk at SmackDown?
Right?
I've been thinking. I want to make sure that your singles run is a success. I want to manage you.
Go home,
great.
Justine Janine. No!
And you need to distance yourself from Ava.
What?
I've been watching your matches. You're the real star. If you drop the baggage, you're sure to get a title opportunity.
I wonder who betrayed
Besides,
whom
you know
in
that
that tag team.
Partnerships never work out in the long run. It's only a matter of time.
I know people around here turn on their partners like there's something in the water, but tag team partnerships can work out sometimes. Look at the New Day.
True.
And how long collectively has any of them been a singles champion?
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm not sure if Ava is a problem. Molly says management has been really happy with our tag team reign. I'm sure she'd let me pursue the SmackDown Women's title, too.
Molly. Fitting you'd bring her up, considering she's a great example of why tag teams don't work out. I'm speaking from personal experience. You know what she did to me.
What'd she do to you?
Everyone knows, Justine.
I don't.
Molly turning on you in the middle of the ring is a classic WWE moment.
Well, we got this wrong the entire time.
So then everyone knows she's a snake. A snake who has yet to book you in a championship match, despite all the work you've been doing. I wouldn't be surprised if she's holding you back on purpose.
God,
My
you're just taking this
relationship with
out.
Molly is different than yours. Molly's been helping me. Listen, I'll talk to her. I'm sure if I ask, she'll set me up with a championship match.
Or qualifying match.
We'll see.
God, Justine, stop taking your crap out on us. Alrighty, so we're about to talk with Molly Holly. I don't want Justine to manage us. You heard the one time our girl got to talk on the microphone. She don't need a mouthpiece. Let's be real. We need to talk with Molly to kind of clear things up. I think that's reasonable.
Hey, I was actually looking for you. I wanted to talk to you and Ava about planning your next tag championship defense.
Okay.
You and the rest of
shoot.
the roster. Besides, you're doing a great job as one of the tag champions. Might not be best to split your focus right now.
When am I getting an opportunity? Are you trying to hold me back? Let's keep in good graces with management, okay? We've come so far in the first so many episodes.
I hear you, but I've been working harder than the rest of the roster.
Oh, don't say
When am I
that.
getting an opportunity?
Just have some patience.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's something to what Justine was telling me.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I have to bring it up. Justine is convinced that you have some ulterior motive against me because of your history with each other. She thinks that since you betrayed her in the ring, I shouldn't trust you.
At least you're being open with her.
Seriously? Betrayed her in the middle of the ring? Do you really think that's all there is to the story?
That's what I'm
It
saying.
happened on Raw, Molly. You turned on Justine during the middle of a match. Everyone saw. Are you going to tell me that didn't happen?
No, I did that, but geez. Don't believe everything you see on TV.
Right.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only turned on Justine because I caught wind that she was trying to turn on me.
I knew
She was
it!
politicking with management backstage to get them to break up our tag team. She was so convinced she was a single star, she was prepared to throw me under the bus. But then I found out what she was up to and beat her to the punch. Literally.
That's what really happened?
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is ancient history. What incentive do I have to lie to you now? And I'll be honest, it didn't end that badly for me. Turning on Justine, let's just say that making a move like
I
that
want
in
to turn on
WWE
Justine now,
is one hell
too!
of a statement and lets everyone know you mean business.
Wow.
Like I said before, I don't have any ill will towards your aunt today. Enough ancient history. Let's talk about your next tag title defense on SmackDown. And I'll think about putting you in the Fatal 4-Way at day 1.
That's reasonable. Alright, everyone, here we go. Tag team title defense. Retain the tag titles by pinfall or submission. Liv, why do you keep going for that move when it's easy to block? Y'all, we were on to this. Now, we didn't get the actual, like, who betrayed who part right, but what did I tell y'all about? That it was probably a little bit more nuanced than that? Like, there was probably a reason for the betrayal, right? And lo and behold, Justine Janine was a piece of poop. Not surprised at all. I mean, have you seen her track record here? She's like, oh, I can get you into this, I can do this, I can do that. It's like, I love it. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I wanted to see Justine Janine be like, you know, kind of the bad guy in this whole situation. Off screen, and then it's like, I always had a much more positive vibe with Molly anyway, and I kind of had the feeling that was going to be the case, right? But it's like, I like how it's just like, we're trying to carve our own path, but Justine Janine does not need to be our manager. I'm sorry. If that prompt comes up, we are not having her as our manager. I want our girl to talk, because the one time we heard her talk, I was impressed. I'm like, oh, look at that. She can deliver. She's crushing it. We're here for it. Beautiful diving elbow right there. I'm so fascinated. I want to know what happens. I want to kick Justine to the curb just like Molly did now. Justine's been getting on my nerves, okay? Like, we need to carve our own pathway. And hey, we have been successful in doing that so far, so I have a feeling that Ava's probably going to be the one to try to betray us, but I don't know. I guess there's an achievement that kind of says whether you, like, betray your tag team partner or not. I'll have to triple check on that during, like, a loading screen or something, or, like, in between matches or whatever. But I'm excited. We might have our first singles match, like, our first, like, singles title match for, like, the women's title, hopefully. I don't know how that'll happen, but I'm all excited. Can you imagine if we're the double champ, you know, Tina 2 belts? That'll be interesting. I want to know how this whole story is going to end, though. Jeez, Rhea, you're like right there. Okay, perfect. We can go for the submission. Dang it, Liv! Oh, I hate it. Okay. But yes, I got my morning coffee. I'm filming this at like 10-something the next morning. I finished filming the last two videos, or yesterday's video, at like 11-something at night. But I got some sleep, don't y'all worry. Got my 7 or 8 hours of sleep. So we're all good to go. Actually, it's more like 7 hours, but yeah. I got my cup of coffee ready to go, because I knew that some mess was going to be a brewing in this episode. This is going to be their pivotal plot point of the story. Oh. There we go. We did it! Gotta showboat a little bit. Again, like, once we start going the singles path, we'll, like, freshen up the gear and stuff like that. So, that could be why I'm also an early start. You know, I could film one episode, then when we go full-blown solo mode, then we'll do the things. We gotta break up that count somehow, right? Look, we gotta win by pinfall or submission around here. Like, we're just trying to do what we gotta do. Oh, come on. Ooh, look at that pinfall attempt. Well, hey, that boosts our momentum a little bit, so I can't complain. I like how we're just getting snappier and snappier with each match. And it could just be like repetition and stuff like that. Like the more time that you're in a game, you're hopefully going to be doing a little bit better with each time. Although if you're me, it's probably not the case. But I think we played it safe and went with medium for a good reason, probably, right? Or like the normal mode, I should say, because that's what difficulty we're playing on right now. It has just a little bit of spice to it. Seriously, Liv has like almost 2 finishers, and you bring in Rhea. Got it. Well, that's fine. We'll just beat her up, too. I love how I don't even bother getting my tag team partner, even though that I know she could probably just, like, go through everybody, but here we are. Come on, come on, come on. Nobody's actually countered that move yet. I love it. Alright, Ava. Go after Liv, please. Thank you. I sincerely doubt we'll get it actually on her. Oh, okay, I guess we did. Perfect. Okay, we did it. Yay! Nice speedy tag title defense. Everyone knows that you're the real star of this team. We barely had any mic time. And you're just being biased because you're my Aunt Justine Janine. Ava's got some talent too. We haven't heard her talk yet, but hey. You know what? She's got skill. We don't show it that often because we're too selfish to actually, you know, tag in her tag team partner. But shh, shh. She's talented. Look at that. Look at that. Could there be an option where we can amicably split up too? Like, hey, I want to go for solo gold, you want to go for solo gold. Let's split paths, we'll reconvene in a later time. Like, can we write that into the story too? And do a different path? Oh boy, let's see what happens. Well, this all just happened. Okay, so wait a second here. Am I not allowed to, like, go ahead and, you know, scroll back up and look at everything? Because this was a lot to take in. Okay. So when Molly betrayed me in the match, she reaped the benefit and got a push in her career. People started taking her seriously, and she was booked in higher profile matches. It really made that much of a difference. So it got her the women's championship. I eventually caught up and beat her for it, but I should have been first. Why didn't you tell me? How was I supposed to explain backstage politics to a 9-year-old? I didn't want you to make the same mistake with Ava. Make the first move. People don't get into WWE and stop there. Believe me, Ava's having the same conversations we are. Oh, God, I don't know. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise because Ava kind of just didn't like us anyway, but I don't know. We worked so hard to build this team. We really did. But I don't know. I don't like this. I don't think so. Ava would be a fool not to consider using her to advance her career. Don't let her blindside you. Now is the time to make a move. You could accomplish so much more, especially if... I don't want Justine to manage me. I don't need a manager. I don't need a manager. No. Oh. Okay, well, we got Xavier Woods, Sonya Deville, Shawn Michaels. Oh, boy. Well, they were all in tag teams, or are in tag teams. Let's see what they all got to say here. They'll help us out.
Hey, did I hear that you and Ava are defending your tag titles at day one?
Actually, I'm trying to get into the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, my mistake. That would be great for you.
Yes.
Hey, can I ask you something? How did you make it work with the rest of New Day when you went after King of the Ring?
Or Kofi's world title reign.
What do you mean?
They didn't resent you?
Resent me? They supported me.
There we go.
Just like I supported Kofi Mania and Big E when he won Money in the Bank and the WWE Championship. When one of us wins, we all win.
I guess I get that.
You know what they say. The whole is sometimes greater than the sum of its parts. And being in the New Day is all pluses. You can take that math right to the bank.
That's fair. Why would we talk to Sonya about anything, though? She tried to get us fired. I don't understand. Oh.
You've had some interesting experiences with a tag team partner.
Yes, you have.
What kind of conversation starter is that? Hello, Sonya. How are you? There.
Right.
I helped.
Sorry, I just have some stuff on my mind. But with you and your partner, do you regret turning on her a few years ago?
No.
Because...
I'm sorry, are we having a heart-to-heart here? No, I don't regret it. You know when my career really started to take off? When I stopped playing nice, and I started looking out for myself. And honestly, ultimately, it worked out for her best interest too.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I feel like it's going to be either we do the betraying or Ava's going to do the betraying. I think in a story sense, it makes more sense for Ava to turn on us because, you know, that was her personality and she's resentful and stuff.
Hey, Sean, any chance I can pick your brain for some advice?
Oh boy.
Sure thing, kiddo. Always down to help.
How do you know when it's the right time to make a big move? Even when it might go against company plans for you?
Oh boy.
Are you asking me as WWE VP of Talent Development? Or as the Heartbreak Kid?
Maybe both?
Right. Definitely as HBK.
I'll be the first to say not to take anything too far. You don't want a reputation for having a bad attitude. Believe me.
That's
I know.
fair. That's the last thing we need is a second-gen talent, too.
I see.
But sometimes sticking up for myself, we'll call it that, worked out for me. When I was in a tag team, I leaned on my partner to make more of the decisions. Then one day, in a barbershop, I stuck up for my own interests. That was the beginning of a new chapter in my career.
Okay, but I feel like we could flip the script a little bit, because it makes more sense for Ava to be more resentful. Like, we don't really have much of a reason to really split up from the team. She would have more of a reason than we do, if anything, right?
So, what's the answer?
I don't know, kid. I'm just an old-timer waxing poetic about the past. But whatever you're thinking or doing, make sure you consider the consequences. On all sides.
This is so intense. I don't think we're going to betray Ava. I think she's going to be the one to betray us, if anything. So, yeah, I think that's kind of what the move is going to be. I don't think we're going to betray Ava. I feel like she'll betray us first, right? Because, like, she's kind of always had that resentfulness towards us since the beginning. We never really had anything against her other than she just didn't like us from the start because of her resentfulness. So it would kind of make a lot more sense, right? To tie everything together. That's my thinking anyway. So I don't think we're going to be the one doing the betraying. I think Ava could be the one doing the betraying. But I think we'll come up through the other side once we're able to really be on our own too. But we'll have to see what happens in the story. We need to continue the story. Great match tonight. Sorry I had to run right after. No worries. I'll catch you next week. Oh, I did run into Molly on my way out of the arena. Here's just the big match coming up at day one. Oh, yeah, we're going to be defending the tag titles against Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. That's a big one and a major PLE. I can't wait. Me neither. Okay, so I guess we didn't get into that fatal four-way matchup at day one, but... I'm nervous, y'all, because it's like Ava's sort of like, oh, well, we got this big tag team matchup, but then we got deterred from the fatal four-way that we could have been a part of. But I have a feeling that I don't know. It's gonna be a weird one. I need to see how the story unfolds. I really do. Because, again, like, I feel like our girl, like, she's been working so hard to win over everybody. And Ava was always just resentful towards us. So why would we be the one to turn on her when we've, you know, have just been trying to get into good graces with management and literally everybody? You know what I mean? Like, the math ain't adding up. Not even Steiner math can save us. Alright, we got the tag team titles on the line here at day one. I know we didn't really do any of this stuff for some of the other matches, but I'm like, look, it's a premium live event. Like, we're good to go. Those are the titles that we're going to be fighting for here tonight. Alright, alright. We got Ava and Christina versus Shayna and Ronda. Oh boy. As LJ softens Shayna Baszler up. Well, if she doesn't stop softening us up first. Oh boy. If I could stop button mashing, that might help. Oh, there we go. I have a feeling we're gonna get one of those like mid-match moments, probably. I don't know. But I mean, can you imagine if the tag team breaks up like right now or something and that's like our big feud going into WrestleMania? That could be good. If it leads to our girl being able to talk more, then I think we're fine, right? Oh, ouch. Well, look, I wouldn't want to mess around with either Shayna or Ronda, let's be real. Oh boy, we're going after Ronda now. Oh boy. But we're supposed to be softening up Shayna, so I don't know. Oh boy. Oh. As long as we just stay on SmackDown, I think we're good to go. I feel like we probably will stay on SmackDown, but we'll have to see what happens, right? Okay, perfect. We need to keep on Shayna. Oh, snap. Well, that's not going to help us out. Well, that is. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst team to lose the titles to at this point, because I think we've literally went through everybody. Okay, we need to tag Ava into the match. Shayna, let us tag in Ava. She's not going to let us do that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Are we just not allowed to counter anything at this point? That's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. But let us get the tag in. Oh boy. Okay, Ava Moreno with the tag. She and her partner appear to be a well-oiled machine. Not so fast, Michael. Shayna immediately has Ava's number. Wait, why aren't we going in there? I can't believe after the damage Shayna took, it's becoming clear who's pulling the weight on this team. Anyone can have a bad night, Corey. Ava's almost within reach. If her partner can tag in, she might be able to turn this match around. Help Ava or turn on Ava. Oh boy. Let's help her out. And the tag was made another few seconds and we could have had new champions. Finally, Baszler releases the hold. She hit the referee. Didn't look much of an accident. Now Ronda's taking advantage. Shayna's setting her up for a Samoan drop. And she nails her partner's signature move. Inspiring to see a team so in sync. Oh, that was so close. Well, we got new champions. Hey, you know what? We went quite some time with those titles. You wonder if things could have been different if the former champs had been more worried about the titles than each other. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Cole. Choices were made here tonight. Those choices clearly backfired for the now former tag team champions. I feel like we probably would have lost this match either way. We'll have to see if they can regroup and recover from this devastating loss. Well, I had a feeling we were going to lose the titles. I just didn't know how we were going to lose them. So let's keep on keeping on. Y'all, Justine's going to be so mad at us. I can sense it now, but here we go.
I don't know what happened out there.
Hey, it's alright. It's Shayna and Ronda. I can't blame you.
I don't either. Logically, I knew that a time would come when we'd lose the championships, but I didn't think it would be tonight.
Yeah.
Neither did I. Sorry that Shayna got me into the clutch right away. I lost focus.
It's not your fault. You'll see her next time.
And I should have been looking out for Ronda. Stuff happens sometimes. It's no one's fault. We'll get past this loss, regroup, and come back
At least they're
stronger than
both
before.
acknowledging where things went wrong, so it's not just on one person. Hey, I saw what happened. I'm sorry about your loss. That's never fun. It's okay, like I told Ava, we'll regroup and grow even stronger. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't how I thought the match was gonna go. Something told me I might have had a chance to witness something pretty historic tonight, given what we talked about. Sorry it didn't the way you wanted. It didn't go the way I wanted either. No need to apologize. It's your career. You need to make your own choice. Besides, I don't want any disagreements to ruin our relationship. We need to keep that separate from business, which is why my... Thank you. You're right. We're not having... No, we don't need Justine Janine to be managing us. We can do this. You're right. I don't want to risk ruining anything. Best to keep out of our personal relationship.
And I have loved being more involved with the WWE Universe lately. This podcast turned out to be just the beginning. I may not be able to compete in the ring, but I can certainly lend my knowledge to the next generation of talent, which is why I have a very exciting announcement to make. I've decided to manage one of the top up-and-coming superstars, a true forward thinker, someone who's not afraid to make tough decisions and leave it all out in the ring.
Not us.
She's my new client and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Doudrop.
Oh, I'm down. Story complete. Elevate your status. Alrighty, so it appears to be that Doudrop is now being managed by our Aunt Justine Janine, who said that she wouldn't make anything personal, and yet she kind of did. And, you know, because that SmackDown Women's title is kind of our business now, too. But let's go ahead and go into the options menu. We got social media. Really? You're managing Doudrop? I'm not surprised. I'm not at all surprised. I told you I wanted to manage a champion. Besides, what's the problem? I thought we decided... Well, I mean, we'll eventually get to a point where we're going to be chasing after Doudrop's title, no? Yes? No? Maybe so? Alright, so the only one we're not at 8 at is submission, and that'll get us up to 97 overall. So we're going to spend our upgrade points there, and then we'll take a look at the story progress. Oh, okay. So we've got all of these different stories coming up. We have loyalty as the next arc, which is great. Faction distraction. Oh, God, I don't want to join a faction. It's fine. Queens over pairs, the goat. A good investment. Okay, international language of friendship, target on your back. Okay, this could be all kind of good. Elimination in the chamber. We're still probably going to be... Somebody's going to get turned on at some point. So I want to see what happens.
Why did you want us to meet here?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah, so I got here early, went to the locker room, and Justine and Doudrop were in there showboating and being insufferable.
That sounds about
I
right.
don't know how things are with your aunt right now, but I figured it would be easier for all of us if we got ready in here instead.
That's fair.
Things are interesting with her. But thanks. I appreciate your looking out.
It's the least I can do. I got your back. Oh, and I have some good news. Something I bet will even make you feel better. We've been asked to go on tour with WWE.
Ava, we're always...
Right?
Yes, but this time internationally. What's better to get your mind off everything than flying around the world?
True.
Sports entertaining in new, exciting locales. Plus, Doudrop has championship responsibilities in the States, so she won't be coming.
That's fair. Let's go on the international tour. Let's go international, people.
Should have led with the Doudrop thing. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. So, Arena Istal in Japan Hall, Joshi, Japan. International language of friendship. But hey, we get 2 new arenas out of it, so I'm down. Okay, so before we jump into this now, there was something that was brought up, a really good point on the loading screen, where families were kind of on opposite sides, like going back to the McMahons and stuff like that. That's a great point. I didn't think of that. And you know what? That could be the case here with Justine Janine and Christina Bennett. And hey, you know what? We could always go in to do We could always go into, like, you know, the superstar mode on universe mode or something like that and do a fleshed out solo arc. I still feel like at the rate we're going at, they're still going to try to get us the title so that way we could be Tina Two Belts, but we'll have to see what happens. But let's go and talk with La Cangrejita Loca. I probably destroyed the butchered that pronunciation. My apologies.
Hola,
Hola.
Hola yourself. And you are?
la Cangrejita Loca,
I got
luchadora
close.
extraordinaire, and the current Lucha Mágica champion. No big deal.
Cool. I like how we're getting to know the side characters a little bit more this year, too.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you're doing more than meeting me, por favor. My usual partners are injured, so I'm teaming up with you and Eva in a trios match tonight.
All right.
Oh, cool. That should be fun.
Glad to hear you're excited about it. I was kind of in a pinch.
Hey, we'll take that as a win.
Okay.
In a pinch. Get it? 'Cause I'm a crab. Puns, am I right? Oh, kind of a fan of them.
I
Get
like
used to
her.
it.
I like her with the puns. Okay, so I just typed this into Google Translate and her name translates to the crazy crab. So that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, look at that beautiful announcement right there. I love how it's like I thought we were going to be traveling to different like WWE like arenas and stuff, but I guess we're touring the independents as tag team champions. Look at us. All right, here we go. We got a big trios matchup here. Not a 6-woman tag match, it's a trios match. I kind of skipped through the entrances simply because of the fact that it, you know, the arena looked a little similar, you know, except for the ring, of course, but you'll get the point. We'll probably look at the Japan one, too, but I gotta go in and fine-tune the entrances and that sort of thing at some point. I might do it in between episodes, so there's that. Because we need to freshen everything up a little bit, I would think, right? I'm excited to get back into side story territory, because I'm finding the side stories to be a lot of just very entertaining. Not that the main story's not entertaining, but the side stories are keeping me going. Because it's a fine little balance of, like, you know, solo and tag team stuff. I mean, we're not the tag team champions anymore, but at least, you know, our tag team has gone international, right? Love that for us. Which will make it even better when we eventually break up. I don't know how this story's going to end. There's not much information on the women's MyRise, at least at the time of recording this thing anyway, other than like what you can unlock, I think. But yeah, there's not much to it. It's like, oh, okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, Jodie Garcia is back in my GM as well with the rest of the jobbers / enhancement talent, so just some food for thought there. Beautiful maneuver. Beautiful maneuver. See, at least we're not totally spamming the moves all the time. Maybe this move. It's a cool move, okay? Oh, go home, freaking Carmella. Go home. See, dividing and conquering. Oh, bam. There we go. Oh, sneaky roll up, sneaky roll up, sneaky roll up. Beautiful. Oh, go home. Quit the showboating, Jodie. And tap out. There we go. Quick and easy paycheck, am I right? Right? Oh my god. I love this morning filming and stuff like that. I like this little Sunday morning filming session that we got going on here. It's like coffee, cozy vibes, you know, very just cozy. And we get to go through and do tag team things. Which, I know what you're thinking, Christina, you've been wanting this solo arc for the longest freaking time. But I'm thinking through it logically, like with the story, right? You know, it doesn't make sense for us to be the one to betray Ava. It makes more sense for her to betray us, and I think that's where it's going to go at some point. But we'll have to see. I mean, we crushed it on the one time we were on the microphone, so I have hope.
Dios mío, what a great show tonight! You and Ava really know your way around the ring.
We had a lot of fun. Thanks for letting us mix it up with you.
That was awesome.
De nada, amiga. You know the saying about mi casa, and it certainly applies here. Our opponents started to temblar como un flan. And the chemistry between you and Ava? Ay, perfección.
Oh, there's
Why do
Ava.
you say that? Because we definitely didn't start out that way.
No?
We were at each other's throats at the beginning. Then we started tagging with each other.
See,
We started
Ava's
to get
listening out of the
along.
background.
My aunt still doesn't get it. She's convinced Ava is just using me. She wanted me to turn on Ava to jumpstart my singles career.
Ah, la gran traición.
Okay?
Betrayal. Believe me, it happens here too. Can be useful when done correctly. ¿Qué pasó?
Everyone's telling
The
us to
timing wasn't
betray
right?
Ava.
No.
And there we go. Yep.
It's not that. I don't want to betray Ava. Her friendship means more to me than that.
Oh, but Ava only heard part of it.
That is rare. Partners and real friends. Well, I understand your connection more now. Anyway, where are you off to next?
Japan.
Ay, home of my nemesis. The Japanese spider crab.
Oh, is that a Japanese wrestler?
No, just a local delicacy. But last time I was in Japan, it gave me crazy indigestion.
Look at us learning Spanish on top of that. Oh boy, the fractions. You know what? That would actually be really poetic in a way if we were to have the split happen in Japan, just because that's like where all the faction things happen and stuff like that, you know? So I think that would actually be really good timing, because Ava just caught wind of that last bit, but not everything. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But it's gonna happen, y'all. It's gonna happen. Pro Wrestling Japan. It's so weird seeing us without the titles.
Contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Christina Bennett and Ava Moreno.
This should be interesting. Like, what if the betrayal happens, like, on this tour, and it's not on television or anything like that? Oh my god. Well, I'm just, like, thinking, like, again, I don't know much about New Japan, but I do know that they have a lot of factions over there, and, you know, they have more than their fair share of memorable, like, you know, people joining the group, people, like, betraying people and stuff like that. Like, when it happens, it's like, oh, okay, this just happened, you know? That much I do know. I can generally keep track of, like, who's in which group, and that's about the extent I know. But I think it'd be super fitting. Alright, damage Zoey Stark in the arena. In the ring, not the arena, but shh. You get the point, right? Right? Oh, it looks like it might happen, people. It might happen. Oh boy. I'm so nervous. But I want to see our girl with a microphone at some point. I think the feud between Ava and Christina could be a lot better too. Like, with Ava being the bad guy, because it just makes so much more sense. Oh shoot, I should have just let her just sort of chill there for a second. Okay, well that works. Perfect. Oh boy. Ava walked out. And this didn't even happen on television. Oh boy. Attempt to win the match. Oh my god. This didn't even happen on television. Oh boy. Maybe if we win the match, it'll prove like, hey, we can still get the job done on our own, right? It's not ideal, but we can get the job done. Oh boy. But I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit more grandiose, you know what I mean? Like, if we would have done the betraying at the pay-per-view, that would have had more of an impact, but this was just on tour. So I don't know how much traction it'll get, you know? I know social media exists, and it exists in our world, but... Good job, Zoey. We can do it. We got this. Beautiful. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. We got our opening here. We got our opening. Okay, Zoey kicked out. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay, well that works for us, I think. No, it did not work out. Okay, that one did. Oh, there we go. See, we still won the match. I think that proves just how much of a star she's turning into, you know? Even with her tag team partner walking out, she still got the job done. And we're proud of her. Man, if Ava had if she had an opening at SmackDown or something, that would have made a more impact. But it was on tour. But, I mean, again, kind of fitting that it was in Japan, right? But either way, we gotta see what happens in the aftermath of this mess. Is the gossip about Ava Moreno walking out on Christina Bennett on WWE Tour real? Dude, someone posted footage online. Hashtag real. Oh, I hate that everyone's talking about that mess on the day I released a new video. Stop stealing my views. I'm sorry. Not our fault. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you going to explain yourself?
I have nothing to explain to you.
You abandoned me during our match.
If I'm not there, I can't be there to use you. When were you planning on doing it anyway? When's it gonna happen?
What?
La gran traición, LJ. You turning on me? I'm not stupid. I heard you telling La Cangrejita Loca all about it.
You heard us talking? Is that why you've been weird
It's
since
not like we were
Mexico?
gonna actually betray her,
Yeah.
though.
Since I found out my tag partner's planning to betray me.
Ava, I'm not planning to betray you. My aunt tried to convince me to, but I said no.
Why would you expect me to believe that?
We got a friendship, and we work too well together. I mean, they're both good options.
You're my friend. I don't betray my friends.
Sounds like what someone who was planning to betray me would say.
I can't make you believe me, but I hope you decide to trust me.
I need some time to think. We'll finish this later.
That's a good point. She only heard part of that conversation. Remember that. All right, we got Asuka coming up next.
I overheard everything. You did a bad thing.
Did we, though?
But I didn't really do anything. You're just still mad at me about the tag championships.
True.
Nah, I'm over it. And you need to get over Ava, thinking you did a bad.
I'm definitely in the doghouse with her.
Settle it in the ring. I can get you a match with the Joshi promotion here.
Oh, cool, Asuka.
I meant what I said, though. I don't want to fight Ava. I don't want her to be my enemy.
Then don't make her one. Duh. Wrestling here is different, more about the fight in the ring than your silly squabble. Do that. The makeup.
She's got a good point.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe. But your thing is silly. Just like Nikkita Hanakuso Hanamizu.
Okay.
I'll help sell it up. Then maybe you can be friends. Yeah, friends.
I mean, that's how it all started in the first place. We had our match against each other, and it just, you know, it worked from there. Just announced Christina Bennett and Ava Moreno one-on-one. Ooh, okay, here we go. Fight through your differences with Ava and win the match. It's gonna get to the point where everyone's gonna be clamoring more about us, and Ava's just gonna be a jealous person. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's like, you're just jealous, Ava, of our just skills and everything, you know? I know that this is technically a new arena, but I'm like, you know what, we want to make sure that, you know. Okay, so wait, which arena do we get with this one? Is it this one? Because it's the Joshi arena? Am I following this right? I'd like to see Christina Bennett have more of a run in Japan now that I'm seeing everything here. I think she would actually do pretty decently over there. Oh boy. Oh! She caught her right there. Oh! Spear from Ava. Nice. That was a good move right there from Ava. Nice way to get back into this. It's gonna get to a point where management's gonna have no choice but to have Ava turn on us, I think. That might be what happens. I'm so curious about how this team will eventually end. Because we're going to need to get back to Dewdrop and Justine Janine at some point. Because, I mean, Dewdrop's got the title, and Justine Janine is unfortunately related to us, so... Like, that's gotta be awkward when she goes over to her house and stuff, you know? It's like, yeah, I took your client's title. And you were a jerk-face to me the entire time. It's like, yeah, business is business, but still. That would just be so awkward. Alrighty, we took care of Ava in swift fashion. I love how the referee went ahead and, like, left. Right, we got a handshake right there. I like how she just, like, keeps her eyeballs peeled on Ava right there. Oh, boy. I thought something was gonna happen there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's good to know that we're on the same page again. That we're cool for now. But we will not be cool sooner rather than later, I'm sure. Tonight, your favorite WWE superstars perform in the world-famous Japan Dome. Asuka, Io take on Christina Bennett and Ava Moreno in 2 to be determined opponents in a triple threat tag team match. Are Christina Bennett and Ava Moreno actually going to make it through an entire match as teammates this time? Way to just stir the pot, Tasia. Alright, let's go talk with Ava again.
I've been trying to give you a little space. How are you?
Look at us.
I've been okay. Better since our match the other day. I just needed to work through some things. I believe you.
You do?
Sure.
We didn't start off on the right foot. That was largely my fault. But ever since we actually got to know each other, I've had no reason to doubt you.
That and we've really pushed back against Justine Janine.
I'm glad to hear that. I want us to be the exception to the rule. Not all tag team partnerships have to end.
That's what I'm saying!
Loyalty is underrated.
With you 100%. Now what do you say we end this tour with a bang? Our final match is in the frickin' Japan Dome. I'm beyond psyched. Ready to dominate in tonight's triple threat?
Let's do it.
You know it.
Beautiful. Okay, we get to talk with Chosen. Wait, was that the guy that was bitter over us stealing our views from him, or what?
You really brought your personal drama to Japan, huh?
It happens.
Whatever, Chosen. Stay out of my business.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. It usually does. It goes with the territory of being so talented in the ring and so well respected on social media.
Fair enough.
What are you doing here?
WWE brought me in to have a match on the show. I'm always happy to compete on whatever stage gets me more attention. Hey, I've been looking around for an old friend. I think you know him by his WWE name, The Rock.
Wait, when did we get it? Wait, oh my god. Haven't heard of him. He's not here tonight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this all happening at the same time?
Haven't heard of him. Sorry.
Ah, that's right. He's signed to Raw. so you might not have met him. Interesting fellow. If you do get a chance to meet, say hello for me. And as long as I have you, next time you come to Japan, don't create such public stare with your partner.
Sure.
It's really been distracting the local dirt sheets away from more interesting topics. Like me.
No. No, we're not going to, Chosen.
Whatever, Chosen.
She's not having any of it. Just announced, Beth Phoenix and Natalya have just been added to tonight's triple threat tag match at Japan Dome. Always an honor to tag with you, Natty. Okay, people, we had to skip through this because it kind of froze. It froze on us a little bit, but that's okay. Look at this arena! Oh my god, how do we unlock this one? I'm assuming it's through the men's MyRise because, well, Chosen knows the lock, which, again, we'll get to the men's MyRise after the women's MyRise. It's just that the women's one was a little bit more requested, so that's nice. But look at this arena. I like it. I know it's giving me more of like a Royal Rumble-esque kind of feel, like one of the bigger events, but I like it. Beth, go home. You were going after EO for like a cup of coffee there. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. Again, this is a little bit more of a longer episode, but I feel like it was kind of warranted because of the story and how the story was going. At least Justine Janine's going to leave us alone for a while, hopefully. Holy crap. Again, it just says attempt to win the match. It doesn't say that we have to win the match, but you know what? We get to compete in Japan, and that's what matters, right? Oh, there goes Ava with the kendo stick. You go, Ava. You go, girlfriend. Keep going after people with that kendo stick, please. Truly the MVP around here. She's got the right idea, what can I say? Go for the cover, go for the cover, go for the cover. I don't care if we get it broken up. Alright, Ava, go take care of Beth, because I think we can do it otherwise, right? Beth, go home. Hey, you know what? It's fine if we don't win this match so long as, you know, we just, you know, we keep plugging along. And I think that's what matters, right? Right. See, we didn't spam the crap out of that move during this episode, so I'll take that as a win. Okay, well maybe now we are, but it's a tornado tag match. I feel like that's more than fair to start spamming some moves. Oh! Great move right there from EO. Oh my goodness gracious. This is going to be a doozy to try to get edited and uploaded. And I know it's going to be a way longer episode, but again, it's going to be worth it, I think. Because again, the stories at least kind of connect together, and it's doubleheader Saturday by the time this is uploaded. Or at least I think so anyway. Because right now I have 2 other videos that I have recorded. So what would that be? The 24th? No, actually it's not doubleheader day, my bad. I don't think so, anyway. Doubleheader day is basically, like, when we do double upload day with the reactions and all that good stuff. No, it is doubleheader day, now that I'm looking at it. Because we have, so far, through the 22nd, and then 3 days after that is the 25th. So, yeah, that's doubleheader day, so it's a weekend, you know, drink your coffee, have your brunch, whatever. We're going to finish this matchup in the arc, and then we're going to close out the episode. I think that's fair. I was like, where are we at? I lost track as to where we were at. I got no shame. Beautiful move right there. Okay, we kicked out. Love that for us. Come on, quick on. Ugh! We're trying, people. We're trying. Oh, no. I know what you're thinking, Christina. You're spamming the crap out of that move right now, and it's like we're trying to just survive this match at this point, win or lose. We haven't lost a match in a little while. Well, at least since our tag team title loss, so there's that. Can't lose a match if we're not in the match, right? There's a rope break and a tornado tag. Okay. Seems legit to me. Oh boy, Natalya's back in here with a kendo stick this time. Oh snap. Oh, we're in there with the kendo stick. Oh, why is there a rope break? I don't care if Natalya is right behind us or whatever. I don't care. I want to end this match. I want to end this episode because it's going to be like 10 years probably. Somebody win this match. That and I need a refill on my coffee, okay? That's just how things are currently going. I'm tired of you, stupid rope break. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you and your hot garbage. That referee's gonna just get dismantled at some point, probably. Oh! That was cool right there with EO. Oh, this is our opening, people. This is our opening, I think. Oh, crap, the ropes! The freaking rope break, man. That freaking rope break. Well, everything's fine in my world. Everybody's outside the ring being stupid, so... Go, 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 go. Oh my god, Ava! You're right there! Oh my god, you idiot. Okay, no, you're good. Sorry, Ava. I didn't mean to call you an idiot, but... Alright, that's fine. Ava, go get the win. Hey, I stopped Asuka. Oh boy. Well, Asuka stopped us. Oh my god, will this match ever end? There we go. I'm tapping out. I can't. Alright, Asuka, please finish this thing for all of us. Okay, well that worked. I know we didn't win the match, but that's okay. Not like we could have gotten in there in time anyway. Oh god, imagine if we would have had the option. Imagine if we would have had to have won that match. Oh my god. Well, I mean, hey, that's a big win right there for Asuka and EO. Shoot, they were taking notes from my universe mode and put them together, apparently. Because they were a team for a little bit, and they had a nice little alliance and stuff like that last year in universe mode. It'll be interesting, but a big win for EO and Asuka right here. Look, it's okay for us to take an L. We got to Japan Dome, so I feel like that's a win in and of itself. But let's finish up this episode, people. Holy crap, people. We got 2 arenas unlocked. We finished International Language of Friendship. We had a lot happen, so I don't think anyone can be mad at that. So on that note, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thank y'all super duper much for all love and support for the channel. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I've just had a blast with this series, and I hope y'all are going to have a blast just seeing what else happens as we continue our road here on SmackDown and in the women's arc of things. So let's see how this whole story continues and that sort of thing. But until next time, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.